Welcome back everyone, and this time it's for UFC 302, MAKHACHEV vs POIRIER. As usual, I'm going to talk about the main card, and only the main card, and we start with, in my opinion, one controversy, that being the opening fight of the main card between Randy Brown and Eliseo Zaleski dos Santos in the welterweight division. I don't have a problem with the two fighters, actually. It's more like, how come they have the opening bout in the main card when a former headliner in Jailton Almeida has been demoted to the prelim card. Doesn't make sense. In addition to that, his opponent is a ranked, top 10 ranked fighter in the heavyweight division, Jailton Almeida being 7th and his opponent being 13th. That doesn't make sense at all. So just with that out of the way, I'm going to talk about the fight. So Randy Brown versus Dos Santos. I'm going to predict Randy Brown to get the win. Of course, with Dos Santos' performance against Benoit Saint-Denis, I don't believe he's that good of a fighter. He cheated. He was positive to drugs after the fight. So yeah, not a fan of this man, and I don't think he's good enough to get the win this weekend. So Randy Brown by decision. Next, we'll actually stay in the welterweight division, and we've got Niko Price taking on Alex Morono. I'm going to predict Alex Morono to get the win. I don't overlook Niko Price. I know he's a tough man, but maybe he's lost. And speaking of Niko Price, he's lost against Robbie Lawler, changed things, so this is why he's not expected to be a winner in the betting odds. He's clearly the underdog, yet he has a good career so far. Yeah, it was last year. We haven't seen him since July, and his opponent fought like 2 months ago. So I think for this reason, Alex Morono is going to get the win by unanimous decision. Next, we move to the middleweight division, and this one's interesting because we got 15th ranked in the welterweight division, Kevin Holland taking on Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Really tough to pronounce. I think he's not making his debut, but it's like his third or fourth fight, something like that. No, maybe he's been in the UFC for quite some time now. Okay, I don't think he's going to win this weekend. Not that I overlook him, of course. Great career, but Kevin Holland can knock people out, both in welterweight and middleweight divisions. So, not a problem for him to move up and move down all year round. So I'm going to predict him to get the win by knockout. Kevin Holland to get the win, probably in the second round or third round. Next, just actually the co-main event, because we only got 5 fights in the main card this time around, and we stay in the middleweight division for this one. We've got Sean Strickland, the former champion and number 1 ranked, against number 7 ranked Paulo Costa. And Paulo Costa fought for the last time in 2024, but he lost to Whittaker. So I don't think he's going to get the win. Of course, he's a impressive man with an impressive physique, etc. He's trolling on social media and he's gaining popularity because of that. But you put that aside, yeah, it doesn't really shine in title fights. Like he lost to Whittaker, he lost to Adesanya, of course, a couple of years ago. More than 5, was it 3 or 4 years ago now? Was it like 2020? Let me check. He lost to Vettori. It was 2020. Really, he won against a very not old, but not washed up too, but kind of, I would say, delusioned Rockhold. Luke Rockhold was coming off from, I don't know, 3 or 4 years layoff, and thinking he could hang up with top 5, and he couldn't. So just old. So for this one, I think I'm going to predict Strickland to get the win by unanimous decision. Very good boxer, and I can't wait for this fight. Clearly, It's going to be a huge fight. Next, virtually the main event, a 5-round fight for the lightweight title. It's taking place in lightweight division. We've got the champion Islam MAKHACHEV taking on 4th-ranked Dustin Poirier. Islam MAKHACHEV is going to retain, it's more likely. Massive favorite in betting odds. That's not even a problem for him, it would seem. This fight is kind of, I wouldn't say a sacrificial lamb given for Islam, but Dustin Poirier had many chances at the title, and yet he's still hanging in the top 5 for that much time. Yet he lost to top competition in Justin Gaethje, so I don't know. Like the victory over Sandani is not enough in my opinion, it's not enough to maintain in the top 5. So I don't know for this fight. And there have already been a fight between Poirier and someone that has a similar style as Islam, that being first Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Poirier lost. And there's been Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier, and guess what? Dustin Poirier lost too. So first time the charm. Therefore, Islam MAKHACHEV is going to get the win, probably by submission this weekend. That's it for UFC 302. I'll leave you there. Until next time.